Hi everybody, welcome. It's day one of our 7-day Feel Good Challenge. I am so excited to get started with you. So today's class is a 45-minute full body bar class. If you are looking to work total body, low impact, strength, and flexibility combined, this is the right place for you. For equipment, we'll be using a set of light weights. I am personally using 2-pound weights today. I would encourage you to stay right around that 2-pound mark. If you want to go a little heavier or a little lighter, feel free to do that though. Once you have your weights, roll your mat out and let's get started. Set your weights off to the side. You don't need them. We're going to start at the top of our mat for our warm-up. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat. Heels are going to stay on the mat. I want you to externally rotate, turn the legs out just slightly so your toes come off of the mat. And then from there, come into a squat position. So a little turned out squat. Hips reach back. Crown of the head lengthens forward. Pause for just a moment. Feel your inner thighs pressing open. Feel your shoulders drawing down your back. And then really wrap the front low ribs in, feeling the engagement through the abdominals. On your inhale, you're going to rise up to stand. And on your exhale, you're going to squat. Faster. Up and down. Stand and squat. Keep going like that. Starting to build a little bit of heat into the lower body. Starting to get the blood flowing, and then just connecting with your breath. Letting go of whatever you had before this, whatever you have after this. I am with you. I have a very long to-do list in my brain, but right now, these next 45 minutes, it's just you and me. Let's do this together. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2, last one up. Hold the down, little pulses down with the hips. Little pulse. Little pulse. If you are new to bar, you're going to see a lot of pulses today. The idea in bar is that we take these small movements, holding these contractions, really burn out a specific muscle group, and then we stretch and elongate that muscle group. 8 more pulses. Here go 8. And go 6. It's 4, 3, 2. Take your hands down to the mat, lower your hips all the way down, adjusting your feet as you need to come into a Malasana yogi squat. Feel free to keep your hands on the mat or lift the hands up, your choice. Maybe finding a little movement here. Your hips may not come all the way down, that's totally fine. Feel free to stay up as high as you need. I just want you to feel this nice opening into the inner thighs and into the hip creases. Big breath in. And out. Bring your hands to the mat. Right foot stays where it is. Step your left foot back. Find a little lizard lunge here. And take a moment, finding any movement that feels good for you. Opening up through the back left hip. Opening up through the right inner thigh. Plant down through the left hand, and on inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky, taking a twist. Big inhale here. And exhale, circle your right arm back down to the mat. We'll switch sides by stepping the left foot forward and stepping the right foot back. Not my most graceful transition. And again, finding any movement that feels good for you here. On your next inhale, we'll twist the left arm up to the sky, opening the chest. Breathing here. One more inhale. Exhale, circle the left hand down and back to the mat. Step the left foot back, lift the hips high, downward dog. Pause here for a moment. Doing anything that feels good for you. Pedaling through the feet. Maybe shaking out the head. On your next inhale, roll through the spine, come back to high plank, tap down onto your forearms and find your forearm plank. We're going to hold here. Please know your knees can always tap to the mat for a little bit more support. Elbows are under your armpits, hands are in line with your elbows. Bring your hips in line with your shoulders. And we're going to start by taking a little bit of movement through the shoulder blades. So I want you to inhale, and as you do that, press into your forearms and feel your shoulder blades spread away from each other. Now on your exhale, soften the press of your forearms and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, press down into the mat, spread the shoulder blades wide. Exhale, dip the chest down, squeezing the shoulder blades together. 2 more. 1 more. Now press the forearms down, spread the shoulder blades, and hold right there. From here, we're just gonna rock forward to our tippy toes and press our heels back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press back. So a little sawing motion forward and back here. Just getting a little stretch for the calves and continuing to stay strong through the abdominals. Shoulders away from ears. Feeling your pubic bone drawing up towards your belly button. 2 more. Last one. Now stop with your heels stacked right over the toes and just hold. Pressing the back of the head up to the ceiling, drawing the inner thighs towards each other and breathing. 8 slow counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Ooh, big toes together, knees wide, hips reach back to your heels, breathing here. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, walk yourself up to seated. Grab your weights. We're gonna come back on our backs for some abdominal work. So weights are gonna both come into your left hand. Lay back on your back, reaching the arms up, and bringing your legs up to a tabletop position. So knees are over the hips, and feet are a little higher than the knees. With both weights in your left hand, try to soften your shoulders, taking an inhale. And as you exhale, the left arm and the right leg that are gonna move away from each other. And inhale, draw back to center. Stay with the same arm and leg you just started with. So keep going on that same side. As your right leg lowers, we're just tapping our right toes down to the floor, almost like you're testing the temperature of water. Just kind of tapping your toes into a little pond. And we're reaching the left arm back so that your bicep comes back towards your left ear. Now I want to encourage you to really use your exhale as you reach the limbs out. And think about your left bottom rib and your right hip bone wrapping towards each other as the limbs reach. So that we're maintaining a neutral spine. We're not letting the low back arch, and we're not allowing the rib cage to flare open. Now, if you find that 2 weights is just too heavy for your left arm, feel free to drop down to 1. Give me 4 more like this. 3. Last 2. On this one, I want you to hold it on the up. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, it's a little pulse down and down and down. So left arm, right toes are pulsing down and down for 8, for 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Take another breath in. On your exhale, bring your right hand behind your head, curl yourself up, reaching the weights down toward the bottom of the mat and pulling the right thigh in toward your chest as you curl head, neck, and shoulders up. On your inhale, go back to your starting position. Right toes down to the floor, left arm overhead, head comes to the mat. Exhale, everything curls in. Inhale, everything reaches out. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. So the only thing that's staying stationary here is your left leg. Left knee is over your left hip. Still in that little tabletop or rooftop position. Now as you curl up, think about your chest lifting towards your right thigh rather than your chin crunching down to your chest. Think about hugging the abdominals in and down and really narrowing the rib cage. So the front low ribs hug in and draw down towards the mat. 2 more times. Last one. You're going to hold this one up. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend your right leg straight. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, right leg extends. Inhale, right leg pulls in. Keep going with your right leg moving. Continuing to reach the weights in your left hand towards the bottom of the mat. Your neck is supported by your right hand behind your head. But if it's still too much for your neck, feel free to lay yourself back down so your head is on the mat. 4 more presses of the right leg. Last 2. This time I want you to hold the out. Take little curls up with the heart. Little curl, little curl, little curl, little curl. Here for 16. For 12. Keep breathing. Try to relax your face. 8 more. Go. 8. Curl up for 6. Curl up for 4. 3, 2. Lay back. Hug your knees to the chest. Rest your head down and take a moment to rock from side to side. We're going to take that whole thing on the other side. Switch your weights over to your right hand. Legs back to tabletop. Arms reach up to the sky. Shoulders are heavy. Head is heavy down into the mat to start. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand, right leg. Excuse me, other way around. Right hand, left leg. There we go. Reach out. Pull them in. Exhale, reach them out. Inhale, pull them in. So as we move, again, now we start to think about the left hip bone and the right bottom rib reaching towards each other on your exhale as your limbs reach away. So you really have this wrapping sensation that allows you to maintain stability through the pelvis and through the spine. So in this position, we're in a neutral spine. We want to have that beautiful alignment, that posture, those 3 natural curves to our spine. Once we round up, we're no longer in a full neutral spine, right? Because we're rounding the upper back. But the whole time, you want to maintain your ribs knitting together and a little bit of space under your low back so you have that nice natural curve in your low spine. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold this one up. Take a breath in. Exhale, little pulses. Go, little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Right thumb, left toes, reaching out and out. You've got it. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale. Left hand comes behind the head. On your exhale, everything curls up, head, neck, and shoulders. Left thigh pulls the chest. Weights reach down towards your right hip. Inhale, go back to that starting position, lowering the head down, lowering the toes down, reaching the arm. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. Keep going like that. So now it's our right leg that's stationary. Right knee is over our right hip. And you're allowing yourself to really wrap the abdominals in and down in order to curl your chest up. If at any point this is too much, you know you can ditch a weight. Or if you're finding your hip flexors are just a little too engaged, you can always bring this stable right foot down to the mat. Give me 4 more just like that. Two more. Last one down. Hold that curl up. Take a breath in. On your exhale, left leg extend. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, left leg out. Inhale, pull it in. Now as we extend the left leg straight, really think about the wrapping in of the sides of your waist. So we're wrapping the sides of the waist in towards the belly button, hugging the belly button and the rib cage down towards the mat, trying to stay soft through the face, not the face. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Hold this one out. Pulse it up, little up, little up. Weights are reaching to the bottom of your mat. Little curl, little curl. Give me 16 more. 16. 12. Could you curl up a little higher knowing this is it? 8. No, hold, go 6. Go 4, 3, 2, lay back, hug your knees to your chest. Awesome job. Rock from side to side, taking a breath. And then when you're ready, take one weight in either hand, rock yourself up to standing. Weights in hand, come to the top of the mat. Squeeze the weights at your chest. Feet are in parallel. We're gonna come into a squat position. So hips go back, torso hinges forward. We're squeezing the weights. Now I want you to press the weights away from you, making your arms a little bit more rounded, like you're hugging a beach ball. From here, 2 counts, our hips are gonna lower, and they're gonna come up just to hip height. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So we're coming into a thigh and arm focus series. This whole series will be done standing. We're gonna start by isolating our right leg. We'll take that same series on the left, and then we will finish with a double leg thigh exercise. Okay, so you'll see 3 exercises, but you'll see 2 of them twice, once on each leg, if that makes sense. 2 more like this. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Last time down. Now I want you to hold the lift. From here, drive into the heels. Just lift your left heel up. Lower your left heel down. Stay with the left heel. You lift. You lower. So we're shifting a little bit more weight into the right foot now. Right heel is driving into the mat. Pull your hips back. Soften your shoulders. And think about the abdominal work we just did. I want you to maintain that same neutral alignment we had when our head was down on the mat. So we're pressing the back of the head back. The chest is open. Ribs are knitting together. And abdominals are engaged so that we have nice length through our low back. We're not rounding and we're not arching. 2 more times. Left heel lift. Left heel lower. Last time, left heel lift. Left heel lower. Now lift your left heel, hold it, and pulse your hips. Little down, little down, little down, little down. Push into the big toe mound of your left foot so that you're not rolling out onto the pinky toe. So right leg and left calf are getting a ton of work here. 8 more pulses. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it there, extend the arms forward. Hold it there, extend the arms back. We're gonna do it a lot faster. Arms reach forward and back, you've got it. Forward and back, keep going. I'm just gonna scoot back a little. Go forward and back, little press forward, press back. Continue to keep the left heel up. Continue to push into the right heel. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach the arms forward, hold it. Bend the elbows, bring the weights carefully behind your head. Take an inhale as you do that, rise up. Lift your left knee, twist towards it, finding your balance. Lower down, you can let your left heel come to the mat, come into your squat. Stay with me here. Take your left foot, step it back behind you in a diagonal, coming into a turned out squat. So that position we started at the beginning of class. Heels in, toes out. Take your left foot, step it back to the starting position. That's your pattern. Left knee lift, you twist. Left foot lower, you squat. Left foot steps back, turned out squat. Left foot steps in. A little bit faster, knee lift. Squat. Turn it out. Parallel. Keep going. Twist. Squat. Turn it out. Parallel. So the whole time, right leg is stationary. We're not moving in the right leg. We are rotating our pelvis around the leg. So I'm hoping as you move here, you're feeling a lot of work into the right quadricep, the right thigh. As we step out to turn out squat, really focus on pressing the inner thighs open so we're not rolling in on the feet. 4 more. 3 more times. Lift, squat, turn it out, center. Last time here, twist, squat. Now hold this turned out squat. Stay right there. Extend your arms back behind you. Palms face each other. Take a tiny bend in the elbows. Extend the arms straight. Little bend. press, faster, little punch, thumbs are down, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and think about pushing down into your heels as you press your inner thighs open here. So really strong and stable through the knee joints. Go 8, go 6, go 4, 3, keep the arms straight. Again, lift the left heel up, lower the left heel lift, left heel lower. So arms are staying long and lifted here, triceps are working. Your torso is hinging forward, and we're continuing to push into the right heel, pressing the right inner thigh open, and I'm hoping feeling a lot of heat into the right leg. 2 more times, left heel, lift and lower. Now this time lift your left heel, hold it, start to pulse your hips, little down, go, little down, little down. Now pulse your arms up, go, little lift. So hips are going down, pinkies are lifting up. 16 more and I'll hold, go, 16. Go 12. Push into your right heel, go 8. Go 4, 3, 2, here's your hold. Get the arms a little longer. Lift them a little bit higher and sink your hips low, pressing out with the inner thighs. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, whoo, rise up. Shake it out. I'm gonna take it to the other side. I'm gonna face the other direction so that I'm still facing you. You do not have to if that doesn't work for you, okay? One weight in either hand. Come into that squat. Weights are squeezing together. Starting with a parallel squat. So all 10 toes are pointing forward. Hips back, torso hinges forward. 2 count, hips lower. Hips lift to knee height. Inhale down, exhale up. So as we lower the hips, think about bringing them back and then down so we're not sending our knees forward in order to get the work into the legs. That's really going to take a lot of the work out of the quads and out of the hamstrings and the glutes and put it more into the knees, which is really not our goal. 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last one down. Hold the up. Right heel lift. Right heel lower. Right heel up. Right heel down. So now we shift a little more weight into our left foot. Left heel is grounding into the mat. Our weights are squeezing together. And we're pressing the weights away from us here. Double check you have that nice neutral alignment in your spine. So spine is long. Abdominals are engaged. We're not dropping our chin to our chest. 4 more heel lifts. And lower. 3 more, go lift. And lower, you've got it. 2 more times. Now this time lift the right heel, hold it right there. Inhale, send the arms forward. Exhale, send the arms back. Arms reach forward. Arms reach back. Maybe a little faster, forward and back. Little punch, holding our legs still and just moving the arms here. Driving into the ball of the right foot, driving into the left heel. As you punch the arms back, maybe you squeeze the triceps a little bit, especially now that we've activated them already. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach the arms forward, hold it. Carefully bring the weights behind the head if that feels okay for you. On your inhale, rise up. Right knee lifts, twist toward it. On your exhale, lower down to a squat, right heel can come to the mat. Here's where things change. Your right foot steps back on the diagonal, finding your turned out squat. So hips open slightly. Step back, squat position. There's your combo, right knee lift, twist. Lower down squat. Right foot back on the diagonal, back to your squat. Maybe a hair faster, twist. Squat. Turn it out. Parallel. Keep going. So now, it's your left leg that doesn't move. As you step out that turned out squat, press the inner thighs away from each other to make sure you're not rolling the left knee in. So thinking about what we did in our warm-up here. 4 more times. You've got it. Three more. Try to soften your shoulders. Stay strong. Last 2. On this last one, turned out squat, hold it, pause. Arms reach back behind you. This time, palms face the floor. Take a tiny bend in the elbows, pressing straight. Again, little bend, straight, faster. Bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Keep going with the arms. Think about the legs. Squeeze the heels in. Press the inner thighs open. And maybe sink the hips a little lower. Feeling lots of work into your left leg. 8. Go 4, 3, 2. Arms stay. Right heel lifts. Right heel lowers. Right heel up. Right heel down. Palms are facing the floor. Backs of the hands are lifting up to the ceiling. Double check. You're not flaring the ribs. Knit the ribs together. Draw them back and down. 4 more. Up and down. 2 more times. Lift and lower. Now lift the right heel. Hold it. Start to pulse the hips. Little down. Go down and down. Add the arms and pulse them up. Go up and up. You're almost there. 16. We hold it. 12. 8. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the heels in. Sink a little lower. Lift the arms a little bit higher. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Shake it out. Keep the weights. Narrow V. It's where we're going to finish our thigh work today. So heels are going to come together. Toes are about 4 inches apart, 6 inches apart, I should say. Lift the heels slightly, squeeze them together, and then send your knees forward so you have this diamond shape in your legs. We're going to squeeze the arms in. Palms are up to the sky. From here, extend the arms out toward me. Now on your inhale, you're going to rise, pull your elbows in. You can come all the way up to straight. On your exhale, press the arms forward, sink low. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. So it's almost like a little calf lift, calf raise, I should say, on the way up. Okay, you can come all the way up to straight legs, press down into your big toe mounds, lift your heels. And as you lower, bring the heels together to touch. Send the knees forward in that diamond shape. And then the arms, little bonus. Now, if balance is an issue for you, feel free to ditch the weights and take a hand to a stable surface, okay? 3 more. 2 more. Last one up. Hold this one down. Little pulses up with the arms. Go up and up. It's up and up. Heels are squeezing together. Feel your inner thighs pressing open here, okay? Now lift your chest so your shoulders are stacked over your hips and hips are stacked over your heels. 8 more pulses with the arms. Relax the shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Flip the palms to face each other. From here, we're going to take that bend stretch. 4 times, we're going to take it out. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in for 4, 3, 2. Legs are stable and strong. Feeling the inner and the outer thighs work, I'm hoping. Really squeeze your heels together. And try to keep the alignment of shoulders over hips. It's tempting to lean forward here. 2 more. Bring it in. 4, 3. Now take it out. 4, 4 for 4. Hold the out. Pulse the arms up. Go a little up, little up. Now pulse the hips down. Go a little down, little down. This is it. Final variation for thigh work. We'll take a hold, and then you're done with the weights, and you're done standing. Go 16, 16. 12. 8 more, go 8. Go 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it, arms get long. Heels squeeze, hips sink low, chest is lifted. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, rise up. Take a forward fold, rotate the legs to parallel, melt over the legs, and just set your weights off to the side, out of your way. Big inhale, and a big exhale. Carefully bend the knees and come to take a seat on your mat. Okay, we're coming back down onto our backs to finish with seat work today. So I want you to bend your knees and plant your feet. We're gonna start with a bridge series. So starting with your right leg today, I want you to lift the left heel off of the mat. Now from here, we're gonna lift up into a bridge, pause. Really drive down into your right foot and feel how the right toes can relax here. Squeeze the right glute and double check you're not arching. So again, ribs are knitting together, we're nice and long through the spine. Now keep all of that, but lift your left leg up to a tabletop position. Notice if anything shifted. Come back to that same alignment you were just in. Now full range, we're gonna inhale, tap the seat down, exhale, lift it up. Inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. Keep going like that. Now at any point, if it's too much, with your left foot lifted in this tabletop position, I've got a couple options for you. You could figure 4 your left leg so it crosses over your right thigh. If that's still too intense, you can bring the ball of the left foot to rest down on the mat. Just try not to put any weight into it. So we're really isolating the right glute to start today. Now as you move, notice how the more you push your right heel down, the more you can really squeeze the right glute and feeling the right hamstring work, the muscle on the back of the right thigh. 4 more. 3, 2, last one down. I want you to hold this one up. From here, take your left toes, tap them down on the mat, and lift them up. Left toes tap, left toes lift. So just like you did in your abdominal work, that same little motion, almost like you're testing water, and lifting up, keeping everything else still. So really squeezing through the right side glutes, driving into the right heel, and trying to keep the shoulders and the face relaxed. 3 more. 2 more. Last one down. I want you to hold this one up. Now you can stay right there, or maybe it feels good to extend your left leg all the way straight. Totally your call. From here, I want you to lift your right heel to a low hover. Okay, so your right heel is just barely lifted off the mat. From here, we're just gonna pulse the hips up 1 inch, little up, little lift, little lift. So a lot of calf work incorporated into today's class. So I'm thinking you're gonna feel them tomorrow. Think about pushing down into the big toe mound of the right foot. And don't worry about lifting your right heel super high here, okay? It's just a little hover. 8 more. 4, 3, 2, hold it there, bring your right heel down to the mat. Now we're gonna switch. Lift the right toes off the mat to a low hover. Going back to that pulse. Little lift, little lift, little lift. You've got it, up and up. Things are gonna change today in our seat work, okay? So you won't be in this bridge position the whole time. So keep your hips lifted, knowing that we're almost there. You have 8 more pulses right here, go. It's 8. It's 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Bring the toes back down to the mat and just pause for a moment here. Take a breath in. On your exhale, push down into your right heel and lift your right seat a little higher. If your left leg is not already extended, could you extend it straight now? Now take your left leg and lower it halfway down to the mat and just hold right there for 4. Things are gonna change in 3, 2, lower your hips down, keep your left leg straight, bring it all the way down to the mat, flex your left foot. From here, prop yourself all the way up onto your hands and scoot your booty back a little bit just to ensure the right foot is a little farther out than the right knee. Hands are gonna come behind you, fingers pointing toward the front 2 corners of the mat. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together like we did in our forearm plank. Now from here, on an inhale, we're gonna push into the right heel, lift up to a reverse tabletop, and then we're gonna lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. So continuing to work through the right leg, but you get a little bit of support with this left heel. Now, if this does not work for your wrists, you are welcome to go back down onto your back and do this series in a bridge position instead, okay? If your wrists are okay, I'm gonna encourage you to join me here, because this way you get a little bit of sneaky upper body work and sneaky core work as well. 3 more times. 2 more. Now this time lift up and hold it. Maybe you point through your left toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna lift your left leg up. You're gonna lower it back down. Exhale, left leg lift. Inhale, lower. So as we remove the left leg from the mat, you're asking a lot more work out of your right glute. That's the idea. Take a soft bend in the elbows here so we're not locking out. And know that we only have 1 more variation, 4 more lifts. 3 more. Last 2. Now this time lift the left leg up and hold it. You've got to just hold right here. Pull the left knee into the chest. Press it straight. Pull it in. Press it straight. You've got this. Pull it in. Press it straight. Just give me 2 more. Last one. Now hold the left leg out. Push down into the right foot. Lift the hips a little bit higher. This is your hold for the right glute. Hold here 4, 3, 2. Lower your seat down. Come on up. Reach the arms forward and circle the wrists around. Awesome job. From this position, pause for a moment. Take this right foot, cross it over the left, and we'll take a twist. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, twist. Hugging the thigh into the chest here and feeling this rotation from your mid-spine. Take a few breaths in this position. Okay, unwind yourself. We got the other side to do. Come on back down onto your mat. Bend your knees, plant your feet. Arms are resting at your side. Okay, lift up onto the ball of the right foot. Push into the left heel and lift up into your bridge position, pausing. Feel how your left heel drives down into the mat. Left glute squeezes. And then from here, don't let anything change in the shape of your spine, your pelvis. Just lift your right leg up to a tabletop position. Then we inhale, lower the hips down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower and tap. Exhale, lift, keep going. Now remember your modifications here. Option to take the right leg to a figure 4 like this. Or if you need a little bit more support than that, you can bring the ball of the right foot down to the mat. But again, trying not to put any weight into it. So we continue to isolate now into the left leg. Now as you lift up into your bridge, know that it doesn't matter how high you go, okay? You could just hover the seat a few inches off the mat and it's still gonna be really effective. I would much rather you stay lower with your hips, but keep the abdominals engaged and avoid arching into your back. So if lifting your hips high means you have to arch, then don't do it. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one down. Hold this one up. It's the right toes that tap down to the mat. And inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale, lift. So while we have this movement with our right toes, think about in your abdominal work, the wrapping of the bottom rib and the opposite hip bone towards each other. So we're maintaining that abdominal connection. And then obviously, a lot of work happening in the back of the left leg. Relax the left toes. 4 more. 3, 2, last one down. Hold this one up. Now you can stay right there, or maybe you extend the right leg straight. Lift your left heel to a low hover, okay, so just barely off the mat. Pulse your hips up. Go a little up, little up, little lift, little lift. Push down into the big toe mound of your left foot, making sure you're not rolling to the pinky toes. So really strong through the inner thighs, drawing them in towards each other. Left heel is just barely lifted off the mat. 8. And go 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Left heel down, toes lift just an inch or two. And again, hips pulse, little up, little up, little up. Notice if you're gripping in your shoulders or gripping in your face. Try to soften the upper body. Really drive into your left heel and give me 8. Almost done with this section. 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Bring the left toes back down to the mat, pushing into the left foot. Now, if your right leg is not already extended, maybe extend it. Maybe lower your right leg in line with your left. Hold here, pushing into the left foot, squeezing the left glute. Hold 4, 3, 2, lower the hips down. Right leg lowers all the way down to the mat. It stays straight. Push down into your right heel, and then press into your forearms, lifting yourself up into a seated position. I need to scoot my hips back a little, just to make sure my knee doesn't go past my ankle when we lift up. Hands come behind you. Shoulder blades squeeze in, chest lifts. On your inhale, lift your hips. On your exhale, lower them down. Keep going. Now we're pushing into the left foot. But you also have the support of your right heel. So don't be afraid to push your right heel down as well. And as you lift up, you're also getting a nice stretch across the chest. Some really challenging shoulder work as well. And work into the upper back and into the abdominals. 4 more. 3 more. The last 2. On this one, hold the up. Soften the elbows. Take an inhale. On your exhale, right leg lift. Inhale, right leg lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Trying to keep your hips lifted. Trying not to dip over to the right here. Push into your left heel. Relax through the neck. And find a little soft bend to the elbows. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Hold this one up. This is it, this is it. Inhale, pull the right knee to the chest. Exhale, extend it straight. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. 4 more. 2 more. Last one in. Hold this one out. Push into the left heel. Lift the hips a little higher and hold for 4, 3, 2, lower everything down. Reach the arms forward. Circle the wrists. Amazing job. Let's take that twist. Cross the left foot over the right thigh. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Breathing here. Feel the twist coming from the mid-spine. 1 more big breath in. Let it go. Unwind yourself. And to finish class, you know I have to finish with a double exercise with both sides of the body working equally. Tricep dips. Okay, if your wrists are cooked, grab your weights and do some tricep kickbacks instead, okay? If you're with me, bring your hands back behind you, fingertips pointing to the front 2 corners of the mat. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other, lift your chest. Now start by keeping your hips down on the mat. We're just gonna bend and press the elbows, bend and press. So even with the hips down, this is super challenging, especially after all of the work we've done today for the upper body, for postural muscles. But I want you to really think about keeping the shoulder blades drawing in and down the back. Elbows are squeezing towards one another. And we're really shifting more weight into our thumb and our forefinger than into our wrists. 4 more, go 4. 3, 2, bend halfway, hold it, squeeze the elbows in and take little pulses, go little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. You're almost there, little pulse, little pulse. Now you're gonna have the option to hover your seat in just a moment. Give me 8. Give me 4, 3, 2. Here's your big finish for class. Take an inhale. As you exhale, try to keep your elbows as they are. Just lift your seat to a low hover. Elbows are still bent. Squeeze them towards each other. This is your hold. Breathe. 8, 7. This is your class. 6. We're going to stretch on the other side. 4 counts. Go 4, 3, 2. Lower the seat. Cross at the legs. Let's find a tricep stretch. Reach the arms up to the sky. Left hand comes to the back of the skull, or rather the mid-back. Grab a hold of the elbow and take a gentle pull. Softening the ribs. And just taking a stretch into the backs of the arms. Awesome job today. I'm going to turn and face you. Big inhale. And a big exhale. From here, just come into a side body stretch. So right hand comes down to the mat. Left arm reaches up and over, really pushing down into the left sit bone, rotating your chest up to the ceiling. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe it in. And out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up through center, we'll take the whole thing on the other side. Right elbow bends, grab a hold of it. Gentle pull in the elbow as you press your head back into your forearm. Soften your shoulders, soften your ribs. And then take this into your side body stretch. Left hand down, right arm reaches up and over as you push down into your right sit bone. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. In. And out. Last one. Coming up through center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class for today. You did it. You did your first day of the challenge. I'm so proud of you. I hope you're feeling fantastic now. Comment below and let me know what you thought of this class. And I'll be back tomorrow with another full body bar class. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss one single class. I'll see you back here on the mat tomorrow. Have a great day.